よいしょ。こんにちは、ミルソフィアです。スターフィールドね、遊んでいきたいと思います。
A lot of us had our doubts about you, but you're really making progress with this operation.
Let's go.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jemison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
She would be wise to do the same.
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. That's okay. In the meantime...
Oh, okay.
Privileges of... And you, get the hell out of... Hit me up if you got questions.
So, what's the point?
全然ちゃうとこ飛ばされてないかい。
I take it you're Neva's new recruit? And rest assured, if I ever need to remember it, I will. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option. Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul.
めっちゃ早口だ
Once
ね。
you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please. We'll talk more on the ship.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space, separated from their home planet.
You don't need to wear your Always looking for the next mark.
どう言ったらええねん。めっちゃ複雑な船です。ここから上がれるっぽい。
Pardon.
Excuse me.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Of course, I don't expect it to be.
The less talking all of us have to do, the better.
You'll get no argument from me. It'll be hard enough explaining why I have 2 new crew members. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Hello.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grav drive. All systems go.
We'll grav jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-793A, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked. Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. I would hope not. Either way, for now...
Howdy.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. Do your job, keep your head down, and we won't have trouble.
What's the serial number on that shipment we got yesterday?
Let me see.
Where did I leave that box? Oh, this place is a damn maze.
the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint. I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it. Anyway, the door will let you... The uniform should get you through the check...
You are a welcome diversion.
So tired. I need to get better sleep.
You seen Elijah?
Probably downstairs searching for his maintenance key.
I feel sorry for the guy. He'd lose his own thumb if it weren't attached to the knuckle.
I mean, honestly, are we sure he hasn't lost that?
Now, where did I put that darn thing? Oh! Well... I've covered pretty much every inch, but that one guard...
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. I doubt it. UC Marines are way too disciplined. Something I can help you? Elijah?
We have resorted to theft now. I see.
Commander Natara runs the ship. We respect you.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead. Your friend there have the same clearance?
Of course.
Then you're both good to go.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing this far down. Might... I don't like deliberate. The uniform won't be enough. Try the security office. Going dark for now.
Not yet. Gotta get clearance at the security station and then head on over to the archives.
Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine. If you're 15 minutes early, you're still 10 minutes late.
If the system is protected, there will hopefully be valuable data.
Jack's acting up again. Not gonna forget that fight anytime soon.
How are the tests for the comm spike going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I've recommended to Dr. Vogel to contact me immediately if he identifies any suspicious behavior.
Yu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, what?
Yes, if you have experience flying. She's up to Dr.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Its potential. We are far beyond potential. This is the biggest advancement in decryption tech since everything. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out. Yes, it's not the destination, but don't worry. We've corrected them. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these They'll give the prototype a final run. Splendid. Normally my request... Commandant Tara. I'm sorry, we don't. I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't... All right.
Load します。
Are you here? Goggle? You are. And that being said, but it looks like that doesn't mean you're trapped. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, you've made it this far. It was an honor to work with a trooper. Good luck if you make it.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying.
Hey.
Dr. Bolt.
I don't know. I floated.
Intercepting Wait, who? Don't you mean act? It's attached to a We're still in. It can even in. Its potential. This is the big everything beyond. And yes. Yes. But don't worry. In short, they'll give the... Splendid. Normally my... Commandant Tara. Classified. We are in need of... All right, you've convinced... You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to... The uniform you can get in the... You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. And of course, that...
I don't recognize your faces.
Stop right there, Ensign. There's been word of suspicious behavior from someone All right. Yeah. I think... All right, you're clear. Just keep in mind there's...
よし、あとは脱出するだけや。
prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype.
I have visual. Safety's off.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
The previous ship's being brought back to the dock.
We'll secure that ship for you.
Too many missions, not enough time.
I appreciate that you may have business here. I would simply ask that you conclude it quickly.
Got mixed feelings about my last job. On the one hand, lost a friend.
I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing when we leave here.
Bog's a softie, if you get to know him.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Whether Crix's legacy is real or not, we have a job to do, and we will see it through.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Normally, pirates don't need to brag about their accomplishments.
every captain here has earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Need something?
いつもわからんくてジャンプしちゃう。
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it.
All right. Now, why don't you give us the...
You get to meet up with the love she's had.
Estelle is one of the most... If I want something... No. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a...
Estelle will be waiting at... I'd say don't keep her...
And keep your eyes on the... We are one step...
Hey,
I'm not worried about the fleet taking the Comspike.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Then you were most fortunate you coerced us into helping you, not some half-mad spacer.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find.
I heard we might see some action soon. Can't wait.
It wasn't an ambush, it was an accident. We jumped to the...
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made. Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. I'm zoned out of my mind right now.
俺やないかい。
You looking to get zoned? Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs.
He has certainly earned quite a reputation.
Yep, just like a couple of Model A's. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and... You want the conduction grid. Love the confidence. But while you're inside Jenardine, it's a simple side job. Well, too bad. Jenardine has all sorts. Here, take this microdrive and access. And I suppose you're gonna head down? Jenardine's got the... I recommend you... Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Jenardine. So you're gonna have to deal... Anyway, you can find... As for dealing with... The rest is up to you. Watch your step. Benjamin Bayou has eyes everywhere.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno. Inside to pack.
It's getting pretty late. What time is it?
お使いばっかりっすね。
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
マイカの店は後やな。以下を脅せるどうだこうだって書いてあったもん。
My mother wanted me.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect clearly the intent is to get us into...
Yeah, what? Let me save you some time. If you're here... Good. Look, I'm afraid that I don't care if I'm allowed to. The conduction grid went online almost 7. At this point, the money we're taking in... The problem is that Brayson Bayou, I swear to you, the man does... None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. I have a full... What do you think I should do? You know what? You're absolutely... Hey, look, if there's anything else, as long as it doesn't get me into... Whoa. I hope I can trust you. Nice try, but... Look, Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me. He was in her office. I don't know what And before you ask, we're done talking about... Thanks for taking the time to talk.
Oh! Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the Colony War, the pirates used them as forward operating bases, all over the settled systems.
Hey, what do you... Hey!
Heath, stop right there!
Isn't yours.
Don't be stupid! Stop! Now! Neon Security, you're on... You know, after conducting a thorough
ちょっとやってしまったな。
Yeah, what? Let me save you some. Good. Look, I'm afraid that... I wish that was the case. The conduction... At this point, the money... The problem is that... I swear to you, the man doesn't know... Of course there are. Look, I have a full report. What do you think I should do? You know what? Hey, look, if there's anything else... As long as it doesn't... Whoa. Stop trying. Calm down. Sorry, but look. We're done talking about... It was great speaking with you.
さっきやってまったな。
Yeah, what? Let me save you some. See that big yellow? Besides looking like something. Good. Look, I'm afraid that... I wish that was the case. The conduction grid... At this point, the money... The problem is that brace... I swear to you. I actually need our seat. Look, I have a full... What do you think I should do? You know what? Hey, look, if there's anything else... As long as it doesn't get... Whoa. Okay. Not happening. I'd like to tell you. Sorry, but... Look. Hope to see you again soon.
失敗しまくっとるからな。
Yeah, what? Let me save you some time. Good. Look, I'm afraid that... I don't care if I'm allowed. The conduction... At this point, the money... No, of course not. Genadine needs to... The problem is that... I swear to you. None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. I have a full... What do you think I should... You know what? Hey, look, if there's anything else... As long as it doesn't... Whoa. Huh. I'm glad you understand. Okay, listen. He was in her office. I don't know what. And before you ask, hope to see you again soon.
Put that back right now.
え使った？見つかるなぁ。セーブしといてよかった。
Yeah, what? Let me save you some.
もう、またやで。セーブしといてよかった。
I'm afraid that I don't care if I'm allowed. The conduction at this point, the money. You'd think the problem is that I swear to you, none whatsoever. Look, I have a full report. What do you think I should? You know what? Hey, look, if there's anything else, as long as it does. Whoa. Stop trying. Oh, hold on. Don't get bent. I'd like to help. I hear you. Okay, listen. He was in her office. I don't know what it was. And before you ask, thanks. Hello. It was great speaking with you.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet don't trust them.
なるほど。このボタンがあったのか。
Are you lost?
よう閉まって気ぃつかんね。
Ever wonder how the
やっと進むぜい。
Welcome. Please, I can offer you a drink. No, no. You people should leave her alone. Yeah, sure. You debt collectors. Now get out of my...
I suspect I would enjoy the attempt much more than...
The Crimson Fleet? Sorry, Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. If you want to talk to her, of course... Whatever you wish. Enjoy your drinks.
Hey there.
Love the vibe of this place.
Here for a drink? Certainly. Not only will you... The bartender down. Whatever you wish. Certainly. Excellent. Please let us know. May all your journeys be safe.
Yeah. Coming here. It lets me forget everything else for a bit.
You must be zoned out of your mind. How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? Here, take this pass. It should get you through this door. I'm warning you, though. Good luck. I just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass.
なんか潜入ミッションかね。
I'd be making a fortune if they let us finish.
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell. I am glad we are on this side of the glass, for a variety of reasons. Looks like this goes up to another floor.
あれ停止にしたよな。あ、びっくりした。
Just to be completely safe, it is probably best to avoid the cables. Decent fighter and skilled hacker? Is there nothing you cannot do?
怖いわ、この潜入ミッション嫌い。マジか、見つかっちゃった。どこだ。こっからか。
I am glad we are on this side of the glass.
こっからか。
Alert. I have a note. Advised that this is now a combat zone.
Yes! Try it!
危なかったっすね。ちょっとクイックセーブしよっか。
Just to be completely safe, it is probably best to avoid the kills.
よくやっぱこっちから行かないとか。 し、さっき来たとこまで来たぞ。マジか。無意識にこっち来ちゃったよ。ロードロード。
Should we drop in and say hello? I suppose that would be inadvisable.
怖えな、これ。
Not that it matters, but do you think this is perhaps the largest battery array in the settled systems?
おお、めっちゃ喋るやん。
You think we'll ever get a visit from Genodyne CEO?
Father hasn't visited this facility since. Come to think of it, I'm not sure he's ever been to Neon at all.
マジでご了承でいっちゃうんで。
Oh, it's you. I was wondering. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. No, no, I'm not trying. At this point, I'd do anything to get back. I think you could safely say that most of, you know, I've spent, everything always works out for him. And all the while,
You should consider distancing yourself.
Yeah.
If you are uncertain about your ability to best him in...
You know what? I am sick to death of being... The passcode for my terminal is GEN. I'm getting out of here while I still can. Do me a favor.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? It's obvious you're here to meet, I assume, that same... All too well. You know, I should give credit. That's the last time I'll ever... Probably. It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. No. For your kind... That's what they tell me. Look, I'm not here to debate. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city. Really? That's the story you're going. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. I'd say you have about 1 hour to... So... Oh, when you get back...
What a city, am I right?
Yes? What?
Glad you're back.
Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astro Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug... You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that... Must be nice. Well, I'm glad... Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. I've been fleet for the last 5 years. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up... Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I do...
Some small amount of compensation seems reasonable.
Yeah, I know. How much... Oh, that's... I'm in debt laying low from Bayou and his brute. You know what? When you get back...
Astro Lounge, Euphorica, blah blah blah. This place is what...
Peptide to pep.
Killed for a cup of coffee right about now.
Assim. Okay. Ooh.
I do not care what assurances you have been given that we are safe here. I do not trust the Crimson
All
Fleet.
hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible. Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Now get your ass...
Brooke, are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it. And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Depend.
Oh, that's...
All right, listen up. We've gotten word that UC System. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you... Just slow down and lay it out, Jazz.
All right, first things... All you need to do... Oh, and if you haven't...
Oh, is that all?
Once your ship is ready, nothing around here.
Dell's right. After you board the... Once you locate...
And before you get any bright... Only a gene... Yeah? Look, if that money in, now get moving before it's too late.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. Not a problem. Sounds like fun.
Kinetics, electromagnet.
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their COs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Don't mistake what you're doing as some sort of... I've received the reports about your little foray into Jenna, which means it's time to put all the cards... Thanks to your evidence, we are finally... Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make... The credits from that Gal Bank transport cannot reach... If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching...
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crick system.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC system...
You cannot help but admire their...
The only admiration I hold for the... I've always known that... All right. When you return here with... During the end of the Nerion War, even though we were rivals, after the money is... The evidence you've been bringing... They've sent a support ship, to put it simply. Stay focused and be careful out there.
じゃあ、これで。よいしょ。配信終わっていこうかね。よいしょ。ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価、よろしくお願いします。それじゃあまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。またね。See you.